Howdy folks, and welcome back to my continued adventures in XCOM2. This time we're going to go and raid the Codex source. Some members of the B team on board for this mission because we're trying to get leveled up. So it's going to be interesting. Not to give too much away, but here we go. Let's deploy and we'll see what happens. I hate that buzz. I really do. I've got to fix that.
Target coordinates are just ahead. Move to investigate the site. Hostile presence is currently unknown, but expect the worst.
Roger that, Central. We've got this. Sorry, I just always feel like I should talk to Central like that. Okay, so just landed. We're stealthed. And I'm gonna deploy the forces here. Now,
okay.
I think the lowest rank. Oh, and there's my first enemy patrol. Couple of Codex. I think the lowest ranked troop I've got with me now is a captain. So they're all fairly well skilled up, but obviously some of them haven't got their highest ranked abilities yet. And when you get those very high ranked abilities, they really are. They really do make your character very, very powerful.
Move.
I think the weakest one I've got with me is a sniper I'm training up at the minute, who is, I think, a sergeant.
Already there.
She might actually just be a corporal. I might have just managed to get her the long watch ability, so
moving to Overwatch.
but I've got a decent scope on her rifle, and I have got the PCI for accuracy, so she's not completely useless. She can generally hit what she shoots at, which for a sniper is quite a big thing, really. And of course, as is always the case, the enemy patrol walks away from me, making it even harder to get to him. And I can hear something out there in the distance, something hissing, and that's not good. And something just moved that we didn't quite see. And part of me is saying Crysalids, and I really don't like Crysalids. It's very Indiana Jones moment. It's very much snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Moving to designated position.
Taking a bit of a gamble here. I'm gambling that those codexes are going to keep moving away. If they come back, if they turn back and backtrack, obviously they're going to spot him straight away. Not that it matters, because I do make a bit of a boo-boo move. Which, you know, there's no prizes for guessing that one of those was coming. This is me, after all.
On Overwatch.
So trying to get everybody up into effective range, because they were a bit too far away. They could have taken shots, but odds are they weren't going to hit.
Covering now.
Here we go.
Heading out.
Not to give the game away, but oh, he just gave the game away. The Ginger Ninja stealth was not quite good enough, but it's alright, because I've managed to get everybody else on Overwatch, and the thing that Advent do when they're spotted, their initial response is to scatter, so basically they're going to turn and run across the line of your guns, which is exactly what they did. And it's Crysalids. come on, Mr. Main Man. Never mind, Sniper's got your back. I hate Crysalids.
Target neutralized.
They never travel on their own, and they will charge you because they only have melee abilities. But when they melee you, they don't just hit you and hurt you, they hit you and poison you.
Adjusting aim.
And that is really, really annoying. Really don't like them. And then to make matters worse, it's not like they just go around in patrols. Oh no, that would be far too easy, wouldn't it?
Moving on target location.
These little buggers bury into the ground, so you don't know they're there until you go and stand on them. Nice shooting, Elvis. That one's left the building. So the first you know about it is when you've got one of these little spiky squealy things popping up out of the ground under your feet and trying to hack your man to pieces. And if they don't manage to hack him to pieces, they are going to poison him. And there's not a lot you can do to avoid it, unfortunately.
On your order.
So yeah, I do not like Crysalids. I really do not like them. And to be honest, what I'm doing now is not the smartest. It's not the smartest move in the book either, because I'm moving. The one benefit I've got, well, first of all, I've spotted a turret, but the one benefit I've got over Crysalids is range. I can pick them off before they get anywhere near me. But I'm having to move closer because I've managed to get my troops
Moving to position.
Spread out over too big an area, so most of them didn't have effective shots. Now I've got a shot of the Chrysalid, but I can't see the turret. This is not good. That Chrysalid's got to die. Otherwise it's going to run up and poison somebody.
Hit the armor.
Rubbish. Come on, man. Don't let me down. Put that scaly critter on its ass. Ooh, good shooting.
X-ray neutralized.
Now the problem is that Justine's going to be sat there in front of that gun. And she's in cover, but that's not good cover. Now she's got Overwatch shots of it because she's a specialist, so I've spec'd into rubbish. I've spec'd into the ability where she gets Overwatch shots on any enemy activity, not just movement.
On the move.
So she got to take a shot at it, but unfortunately, well, I wouldn't say unfortunately, it don't really matter either way, but she missed. To be honest, even if she'd hit, she'd have had to be very lucky to take a heavy turret out with one shot. So Sut's just hammered it, shredded its armour, knocked over half its health off, but it's still up. And we'll get Justine to do a heal on herself.
Give him a heal.
So that gives her full health back for this mission, but when we land back at the Avenger, the damage she's taken so far, she's still going to have taken, so that means she's going to be out for a few days now while she recovers. But luckily, good shooting, Elvis. Elvis is just cleaning the floor here today. Luckily, I've got another healer, so it's not the
on the move.
There's nobody in this team that's indispensable. Let's just put it that way.
Affirmative. Covering now.
running.
In fact, I think it runs in my mind I've got 3 healers up to the rank of Colonel, so I'm not too bad on that front, really.
I'm on it. Overwatch.
And that is, in case you're wondering why I'm being so cautious at moving forward, that's why, because I know there's still these bloody Crysalids out there, and I don't plan on running any of my troops into them. So it's a case of softly, softly catch your monkey. And there's another heavy turret. Well, come on, Sean. All those bullets and only one of them hit. Really? Oh, but we've got a hair trigger prop, which means he gets to go again. This time he doesn't miss. Shredded its armor, took 7 health off.
Draining ammo fast.
Yeah. Left it on 1 health. Great. That's a story of my, well, it seems to be the story of my life on this mission. And there is a Chrysalid knocking about up there as well, so I kinda don't want to move my troops too far forward because they need to be able to cover each other. Now, this is why I pushed my sniper all that way up and forfeited all her goes for 1 turn, because I can now put her on that roof and take a shot with her, because grapple doesn't count as a movement. She's very useful.
Taken care of. Whatever you say.
Now, still that Crysalid knocking about out there.
Scanning.
So it's still not safe to just run forward willy or indeed nilly.
Moving to Overwatch. On the move. Come get some.
Now, I'm not quite sure whether they're inbuilt into the game, or whether they're just passive features, or whether it is supposed to be a feature of Crysalids.
Moving to position.
But they do seem to be hard to shoot.
Affirmative. Covering now.
You can almost have a tendency to miss more than you hit, which is a bit of a weird one.
Moving to position.
You'll see what I mean in a second. Or maybe not with this one. Or then again, maybe.
Come on, focus.
Now bear in mind that Colonel Jim there is a colonel. So he's maxed skills on everything.
No problem, boss.
But he missed. And that's Colonel Justine, and she got a dodged grazed, so she didn't do full damage either. So you're keeping score so far, guys. That's 2 people that have shot at that Crysalids, 2 maximum rank characters, and it's still up. Now then, come on, sniper.
Kill confirmed.
Sniper doesn't miss. But like I said with the sniper, she's got a PCI slot on her, a PCS slot on her, which is plus, I think it's plus 21 accuracy. And she's also got the the superior scope, which is the best scope you can get, which is I think plus 15 accuracy. So all in all, with their modifiers, you know, you're talking an extra plus 26 accuracy there, so she should never miss anything ever. And the music started, and there he is. And again, dodge, grazed.
Out of ammo here. Understood. Moving out.
Okay, we'll bring the big guns up. Elvis has done well so far. And missed. Now he's got an advanced stock, so he still does damage even when he misses. But
my weapon's spent.
You get my point now about how difficult it is to shoot a chrysalid.
It's killing time.
Okay, sniper to the rescue. And even that was a dodge grazed. So yeah, I genuinely think there's some kind of
I'm on it.
there's some kind of mechanic built into the game that makes chrysalids harder to shoot, gives them some avoidance, inherent avoidance or whatever. Now that's the camera's way of telling me, oh, there's something over there. Ooh. That and the fact the music's still going. The you're in the ship music.
Ready to go. On your order.
So we're going to move up cautiously.
Come get some.
And I think we're going to send the big guns in first.
Ready to engage. Seems doable. Come get some.
I need to check if that's... yeah, it's not a free reload, so I'll just reload him and keep him on Overwatch there.
Overwatch. Moving out. I'm on it.
Back online. Scanning.
I might as well get a full reload on her because at the minute we haven't got anything inside, so there's nothing for her to shoot at. She hasn't picked up the death from above ability. There we go. Like I said, the little buggers just pop up out of the ground in front of you. Good shooting, Justine. Colonel Jim still missed. I'm starting to think he couldn't hit the side of a barn from inside the barn.
I'm on it. I'm on it. On your order.
So those were objective.
Expecting to find out here, but this definitely
It's not the same rift the Codex used when it appeared.
Oh
This thing could lead
no,
anywhere.
there
It
is
may
a
not even be pointing
gatekeeper.
at Earth.
As with most things, we'll likely need to bring it back to the ship for further
Now
examination.
that's well armoured, that's got a lot of armour on it. But on the plus side, I think when we shoot at this we're going to hit it, which is nice, for a change. Said he, as Sut then promptly missed.
Shock field to connect.
Well, shit. Now, I think my sniper's got AP rounds, so she's going to ignore, I'm not sure if it's 4 or 5 points of armour, so that's a good hit from her. Like I say, it's got a lot of armour. Really, I need to be shooting at it with my grenadiers. Shred that armour so that my other guys can do full damage to it. I mean, Johnny Main's equipped with Talon rounds, if I remember rightly, and they have a much higher chance of critting and doing extra crit damage. So now it's down to 2 armour, and it's looking definitely vulnerable, definitely killable. And I want to stack my forces because it does. I'm sure it does an AOE effect attack, and I don't want to be an easy target. So let's give it a shot with a Ginger Ninja. And that definitely got his attention.
We're off the armor.
But it's done its usual trick. It's left the bugger on 1 health.
I'm on it.
And that's not annoying. That's really not annoying. Because I've now got to use a full ability on it to take 1 health off it. Don't miss. I mean, it really matters. Colonel Jim's your man. No misses. Target neutralized.
Whatever you say.
Okay.
On Overwatch.
So I think at this point I spot some Crysalids back there. And I kind of have an internal meltdown and spend ages faffing about moving my troops forward. So that was just a little cut there, because you don't want to see an extra 10 minutes of me going, oh, shouldn't I, ooh. And I'm still expecting the ones at the back there. I know there are some at the back to just come running around that corner, but they didn't. So, you know, if in doubt, plasma grenade out, that'll do it. And now I've got their full and undivided attention, and just explain to them why it's not a good idea to hide around a corner from a grenadier. So sniper on Overwatch, and picks this really inopportune moment to miss.
Still moving. You know that.
There's 3 of them coming around that corner, and they're all charging Sut. And they're gonna go stabby and poison on him if they get to him. Oh, come on, guys. That's 2 of them down. There's 1 left. Somebody's got a shot, surely. And it missed. Oh, that was lucky. Now then, I wonder if Sut's gonna miss. No, not from that range. You know, I always ask, is it better to be good or lucky? And I'm quite convinced that luck is the best ability to have in this game.
Status confirmed. Commander, we've secured the psionic gateway, and recovery teams are en route to
So
the site.
there we go. In spite of stumbling blindly into another dangerous mission, my team of ultimate badasses have come out on top somehow. And here we go now, travelling back to the Avenger. Tea and biscuits, quite possibly some crumpets, and there's a good chance we might even get medals out of this. I told you the sniper was only a corporal. Corporal Feng Cheng. I didn't come up with that name.
Well done, Commander.
And here we
It's
go.
always good for morale when we ace a mission like that.
Justine limping along. She obviously wants a couple of days off to sip daiquiris on the flight deck. On the observation deck, rather. Come on, you're that badly
The
injured.
distinctive alien artifact we recovered from the field resembles a portal or gateway of some kind.
Alright, Tiger, there's no need to go on. Can't you see movie voiceover man's got something to say?
potentially beyond the confines of our world itself. It will take time before we can truly understand the gateway's function.
Based on what your team witnessed in the field, Commander, it is clear this psionic gateway provides the aliens with some means of far-off travel. It will be up to you to determine not only how it functions, but exactly where this gateway leads.
Up to me. Everything's up to me. Honestly, the fate of mankind in my hands. It's a good job I'm lucky.
The alien psionic gateway we recovered.
Anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care, and I'll see you soon.